Hello. I know I haven't been online very much recently. There are many reasons for that. Personal trauma. We've had a lot of tornadoes come through this part of the country, both barometrical and emotional. One of the emotional tornadoes that come through my life has been this little Gigi, this little cat. This is a stray cat. Hi. Come on, act like you care. Hi. His name's Sid, after Sid Barrett of Pink Floyd. I found him on the street. I brought him home. And he's so affectionate and loving that, you know, he's always wanting to be on my lap, and that means he's somebody's cat. But I only picked him up like that because it was 2 nights in a row where he was howling in the yard next to my friend's house. And I fell in love with him, you know. I mean, what I should probably do is either bring him back. I just can't leave him outside, but I mean, I should bring him to the shelter closest to that place. The point being, you know, you get lonely and you need love, and you want affection, and it has nothing to do with kinky, nothing. It's just love, you know, just caring. And he and I care about each other. He cares about me, I care about him. He sleeps right next to my head, or he sleeps on my back. It's glorious. It's awesome. This video I wanted to make, and he's right here. He's right here. Got him in my lap. I don't want to just keep holding him up in the frame. Sid, we're making a video for YouTube. I've had a few really loyal, awesome followers of my videos have been actually complaining that I haven't made videos in a few days. And that makes me feel great. Well, one of the reasons is the crazy stuff that's been going on in my personal life, and second of all, I wanted to make a video that's a little bit more fleshed out, you know, like a little bit more considered. And I have been working this one out. You know, I go to town about the Alex Jones, the Glenn Becks, the Rachel Maddows, the people that got their shows online that just appear to me to be conspiracy people. You know, I mean, even Rachel Maddow, I mean, she goes to town about conspiracy theory people, but she's conspiracy theory. They're just all working a game. They're all pumping their shows. They're all pumping. You listen close, you know, Glenn Beck, he gets so dramatic, and it's so, you know, these people are talented. I watched this video with Sarah Palin recently where she was, what was it? Was the NRA? She was speaking in front of the NRA. And, you know, you just realize, you know, why these people are picked for these purposes. They got the gift of the gab. They're talented. They're not idiots. Alex Jones did a broadcast, I think it was on April 25th, that I thought was brilliant. And I go nuts about him and slam him and stuff. But whoever he is, whether he's Alex Jones or he's Bill Hicks or whoever he is, he's a talented guy. He gets through to you. And that's a powerful thing. And it just bugs me that I can't name somebody that's talented like that that's doing it for the right reasons. They're doing it for some ulterior reason. It's like, how much money is enough money? You know, they just... millions of dollars. Glenn Beck and Alex Jones just yakking and doing their junk, and whether it's Bill O'Reilly or, you know, Hannity and Combs, you name it. They're making millions. And it's just, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Because the idea is informing everybody, cluing you in to the criminal actions of the crime world and the government, and like throwing the ball in your court. You know, they all come from different angles, but really essentially what they're doing is antagonizing us, getting us all riled up, mad about stuff. No matter if it's Michael Moore, Rachel Maddow, or Alex Jones. And you're left with this moment of, okay, what do I do? Who do I call? Should I go next door to my neighbor's house? Get the guy or the girl who lives next door to me to band with me? We should form a Can you imagine what would happen if you actually did anything like that? You like just got, you know, worked, you know, responded on emotion. You know? It seems to me, the point of this video, this is all bait. And it's great, in my opinion, that the United States doesn't take the bait. The United States is either, you know, lacking courage, or they're not taking the bait, or they're smart, you know, they get it, you know, mainstream media's, these people are paid, they're on an agenda, they got a career, and they're told what to do. And it doesn't matter whether it's mainstream or alternative, because the big alternative, whether it's Drudge or Jones or you name it, you just... there's big money to be made. You listen to Alex Jones cut off his tirades with talking about tangerine. You know, come on. He always cuts off over to his InfoWars store, and... come on. I mean, it's just... if you really cared, you'd itemize exactly what you think we should do. And they never do that. And now, what I did in the last few days is I was just watching very closely the things that Glenn Beck says, Alex Jones says, you know, what City says. Rachel Maddow was going crazy about Alex Jones. And this is interesting, that the mainstreamers are, you know, involving the alternative people in their schematic. This is new. I never did that before. Like when they're serious, you know, they're like, okay, well, and Congress has like been talking about like how to address Glenn Beck's insinuations and all this kind of thing, and it's like on the Congress floor. This is going to go down as a big year. I know it is. I don't, you know, people think, you know, I don't want horrible things to happen. Everyone's like waiting for this apocalypse. Do you realize what, you know, how much it'll suck if an apocalypse happens? Apocalypse, you know, like nuclear bombs, that kind of thing. You know, I mean, life is about meeting a little guy like this. This is what life is about. Love. Enjoying beauty. Enjoying good art. Good, you know, just affection and caring about each other. And all these other things that all these people just go on and on about are nasty things. Whether the FEMA camp thing is real or not, they show all the coffins that are waiting for everybody. It's just like, you know, the people have got to just band together and get rid of the few people that are doing this junk. And we could. And it's not a matter of shooting them. It's not a matter of being violent. It's a matter of just standing up and saying, no, no way. Who are you people? How many are there of you? It's like, at best, 500 of you that are acting like this. When we've got, you know, millions, hundreds of millions of people that are just sitting back and watching on television. And it's, pardon my French, but ape shit stupid. I mean, it's just, we've got the power. I want a world where essentials, water, electricity, shelter, food, free. And then we can have capitalism as far as, you know, the eye can see with everything else. With, I think, a nice little reservation for good architecture and aesthetics, but, you know, that could be worked out in the plan. Oh God, he's biting my Well, I wanted to make a video, I want to post something. I was just shocked. I mean, I just feel like recently these people have really revealed themselves. You know, they always kind of gave little hints. Like Alex Jones, he really blew it on New Year's Eve in 1999. You know, that just exposed him completely as just a lying, fear-mongering ass. Well, Rachel Maddow totally exposed herself when she's going on and on about him. You know, he doesn't lie. He tells the truth on purpose to get people mad. And then he throws in the lies. But I just think when it comes to this evil stuff on the media, they're always 3 steps ahead. And we think that it's breaking news, and we think it's breaking ground and this kind of thing. And that's not what it is. They already got that covered. They're taking in consideration that you thought of this stuff. They're taking in consideration the smart people. They know that people are buying bullets as much as they can. The people that have guns, that know, you know, the statistics show that people are getting ready for a major thing. And so they're thinking 3 steps ahead and trying to, you know, damage control. It's all this damage control. I just want it all ripped to hell. I want all the media stations destroyed. I want people, if you're going to have violence, actual violence, you know, destroy NBC, the stations, the broadcast stations. Destroy them. Their means of broadcasting. Get rid of it. And it's just all this lying and all this crap. And it's just junk. And we got to establish something that's real. With people we can trust. Just a new currency. No more dollars. Federal Reserve's a joke. New currency, new money, new trust. And have somebody get on a big screen and say, don't worry everybody, we got it covered. The American people have taken America back. And the criminals are out. It's all asinine. Just asinine. We're just sitting around listening to people without discussing what to do. And that's the only thing we should be doing. Because people are in the know. At least enough people are in the know to make a difference. The world's about love. The world's about cuddling. My little guy right here. Oh shit. You know? Bye.